Welcome to Crimewatch Live.
Has been jamming the switchboard both here and at the incident room on that case of Welling Garden.
Just to remind you, this was the abduction and radio drop campaign and the handgun debate. Hello and welcome to Crimewatch. 12 people rang in, giving the same those fantastic results.
Thanks for joining us today. We're broadcasting live from Cardiff, bringing you the latest unsolved appeals that police forces up and down the country need your help with. Throughout today's programme, the officers from the appeals we feature and some of our team will be waiting to answer your calls. So to get in touch, you can call us on 08000 468 999. You can also text us on 63399. Just text the word crime, leave a space and then write your message. Or you can email us. The address cwl@bbc.co.uk. And those details can be found by scanning our QR code, which will take you straight through to our website. Now, earlier we talked about some of the work being done to help women who are the survivors of domestic abuse, but it isn't solely women who can become victims of these sorts of crimes. Estimates suggest that 1 in 6 men experience sexual violence in their lifetime, and the research shows that it can take men up to 20 years before they feel able to come forward and report it. I'm joined by Duncan Craig, founder of We Are Survivors Now. Duncan, thank you so much for coming in and telling us more about We Are Survivors.
Yeah, so we're an organisation based in Greater Manchester working across the UK, and we support boys and men affected by sexual abuse, rape and sexual exploitation. We've been going for nearly 16 years now, and the organisation is effectively started with a pay-as-you-go mobile phone, a dodgy, half-broken laptop and a website in my back bedroom.
That is amazing, and look where you are now. So why did you want to start this up in the first place?
It all goes back to my own personal story as a survivor of sexual abuse myself. When I was looking for some help, what I realised is that there was very little support out there for boys and men. And so I decided to do something about it. As soon as I'd finished my training as a psychotherapist, then I got a few people together and we started the organisation. And it's literally gone from, as I say, back bedroom project through to an organisation now that supports nearly 2,500 men every single year across the Northwest.
Which is absolutely fantastic, Duncan. As you say, having something that focuses on men specifically is key, because some of the stats are quite stark, aren't they? Yeah,
very much so. So we talk about 1 in 6 males experience sexual violence, sexual abuse, exploitation at some point in their life. In this country, we talk about rape, sexual abuse, sexual exploitation as a crime that we associate with violence against women and girls. And the data shows us that overwhelmingly this is a crime that affects women and girls. But what we've got to do, we've got to start thinking about the other people, the men and boys. And so I think organisations like mine are addressing that need, really looking at the individual needs of men and boys.
So what type of support do you offer then if someone's going to come through your organisation?
It starts off really with thinking about at what point do men step forward. And as you say, you know, in excess of 20 years that it can take a man to speak out. And so sometimes we have to think, well, maybe it's about tentative baby steps. So we do email, we do website, we do telephone, all to kind of give somebody that anonymity. And then we have things like, we have a drop-in on a Monday, we've got art groups, we've got talking therapies, we have a garden in RHS Bridgewater, and the Is for service, a really important service that supports an individual from that report through to court.
You've got your magazine as well, Duncan.
Yes, we also have. Quite recently, we started a new magazine. So this is our ambassador, Richard Gadd from Baby Reindeer. And then this magazine, on the front cover, is Barney Walsh from Casualty. And that whole section of that magazine is about the work we've done with EastEnders, Coronation Street, Hollyoaks, Casualty, all about trying to tell male survivor stories.
You have had some real successes, and we've got to mention you meeting the Queen to get your OBE as well.
Yeah, so...
You're looking sharp there.
Yeah, absolutely. Suited and booted.
Yeah?
So, yeah, that was the 3rd of March 2020. And obviously, with her gloves on. So that was I believe that was the last investiture that she did before the pandemic. And I've genuinely felt so honoured to receive that for services to male rape and child abuse.
Duncan, you're doing fantastic work. Thank you so much for coming in and telling us more, and long may it continue.
Thank you.